Hello everybody and welcome to the brand new Versavice channel, the video channel where I'm hoping to dissect all our most cherished beliefs for your viewing pleasure. My name's Colin R Turner and I can't think of a better way to begin this channel than by talking about the 10 most shocking facts about our society that we consider perfectly normal. Number 10. We divide our common planet into small sections, then fight over who owns which section. Okay, like nothing in history has ever created more war and conflict than borders and tribalism. I mean, of course, it's not unreasonable to defend your patch, right? But almost no war or conflict in the past has ever been about defending your patch, but more about the greed and ego of leaders. Number 9. We send children to school for their entire childhood to learn facts and skills that most of them will never use. I mean, we don't all get to be doctors and scientists, right? I mean, who ever used a quadratic equation outside school that wasn't a scientist? Shouldn't we spend all that time putting kids into education to teach them things like how to communicate well, how to deal with their own emotions, how to cooperate with others, how to solve problems and handle conflict? Wouldn't that kind of stuff be more useful? Number 8. There are thousands of religions in the world, each one believing that their one is the right one and all others are wrong. I mean, this is like the second biggest cause of war and conflict in the world, are like adherence to symbols and unsubstantiated beliefs about the afterlife. I mean, they can't all be right, can they? But they could all be wrong. Number 7. An inventor can invent something really useful, then forcibly prevent other people from using it. I mean, human ingenuity knows no bounds. We are amazingly inventive. But when we invent something, we're overcome with this urge to protect it with patent to stop or prevent other people from using it. I mean, I'm sure the guy who invented the wheel all those years ago wasn't bludgeoning his co-workers to stop them from using it. I'm sure he was just happy that he was making everyone's lives better. Why don't we do that? Number 6. We abuse and kill over 100 million animals every day for food, even though we can get our nutrition in other ways. Okay, you don't have to be a vegan to wonder about this. 100 million animals every day? I mean, most people say that they love animals, so why eat them if you don't have to? I mean, there's so much information out there now on plant-based nutrition that there's really not much excuse. And of course, it's great for the planet too. Like, the third biggest cause of climate change is animal agriculture. Number 5. We prioritize money and the economy over clean air, water, and food quality. I mean, in one word, oil. Like, for decades, we've known about the harm that oil causes, but we never stopped using it. Why? Even plastic, which is like an oil-derived product, it's great, but it's not so great in our oceans and in our food supply. But we're still using it? Number 4. We call some people soldiers, which makes it okay for them to kill other people. I mean, thou shalt not kill, right? This is universally accepted in every culture and religion around the world. But strangely, if you wear a certain type of uniform or dress, then that's okay? I mean, of course, no one argues that self-defense is a bad idea. I mean, it's either you or them. But shooting up hospitals and unarmed civilians with rockets? Number 3. Everyone wants to save the planet, but no one wants to talk about consuming less. I mean, we all look to governments to fix our problems for us, to fix the planet, but maybe we should just go and look in the mirror a little bit. I mean, consumerism is the number one cause of climate change, and it's caused by, you guessed it, consuming things. I mean, until we're ready to talk about reducing our intake and our consuming habits, then there's not really that much government is going to be able to do. Number 2, we see compassion as a sign of weakness, even though it's essential to our existence and well-being. This is like the number 2 most shocking fact. Why? Because it's so important and it's so overlooked. I mean, take away all the moms in the world and what have you got left? Not very much. How long would humanity last if we didn't have that kind, nurturing influence in our lives? I mean, all the behavioral science is in on this. You take away love and compassion from a child and you get bad results. And finally, number one, we use an economic system that facilitates the death of millions of people every year. I mean, this one really caps the can. Here we are in like the 21st century with all this incredible technology at our fingertips, yet we can't seem to look after the 3 million or so children that die from malnutrition and curable diseases every year. And the reason? Well, there isn't one. I mean, the need is there, the resources are there, the technology is there to do it, but it just doesn't pay. Can we do better? I think maybe we can. Something I want to talk about in a later video. That's it. That's the 10 most shocking facts about society that we all consider perfectly normal. I'd love to get your comments on that. Maybe you have some other ideas. Please add them in the comments below. My name is Colin R. Turner, and please like and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos like this, and support me on Patreon if you can. Thank you so much, guys, and see you next time.